Hey Sherry Vans, Mike Sherry here. Today I'm get to show and review off this 2001. This is a Chrysler Town & Country, limited as its trim. So this is top trim level on this Town & Country. This vehicle has options I didn't realize were available back then. It has under, get this, under 55,000 miles. So probably the lowest mile Town & Country out there. It is equipped with a mobility system on it. Now this van runs and drives out really good. Just drove it down the road. The customer drove it in from Cleveland, which is about 4 hours away from us. So drivability, brakes felt good, engine felt good, tranny shifted through the gears fine. Didn't notice any issues there, but on an older vehicle, I always like to say, you know, come inspect for yourself. You want to take it to your own mechanic, have at it. This is a value price on this side entry mobility van. Now, not everything works on it, and it's got a few bumps and scrapes along the way. I will point out the major things that I see that aren't working. I'm sure there might be a couple minor things that I miss. If I do, I apologize, but just a good value van. If you're looking for a mobility van for under 10,000, this should be top of your list because it's really in pretty good shape for what it is. So front windshield looks good. I didn't notice any cracks. Also, it's got the little defrosting down there in the front windshield, just, you know, probably part of that limited package. Headlights look clear. Now there is a couple bumps on it. You notice there's an indent here where it's hit something. That shows on the history report there. Tires show real good. They're Bridgestone tires, chromed out wheels on this. Those are 16-inch and a lot of tread on the tires there. Again, a few bumps and scrapes along the way. Now this has a sliding door on this side. It no longer is power, but it still opens and closes. We'll talk more about the inside when we get to the other side. Now it's got some more minor scrapes back here. Now on the keyless entry, there's lock, unlock, power sliding doors. The only power door that I could get to work was the passenger. And then the lift gate, there's a power door opening button for that, but it does not work. But the lift gate still does open. The gas struts are a little weak, so you gotta kind of help it up. It seems to be staying up today. Pretty clean back here. You got your spare tire, you got your tie downs for your wheelchair. We'll show you where those go here in just a second. Coming around to this side, really pretty clean. There is a bump I saw up here on the front and then down low kind of in the ground effect. All right, let's talk about the mobility system in it. So this is a side entry. Again, I did get this power door to work on this side. That'll come out. Now this van was equipped with the power kneel. That is not kneeling anymore. I hear it engaging, but it's not going down. Now this has a manual ramp on it. So at one time it was a power ramp. I see the motor and stuff, but that's been disconnected and it's just a manual ramp now. Still a gentle incline to get up into the van. Nice sturdy ramp. As you come in here, a lot of room to wheel around. You've got your tie downs here in the back and in the front. And then this here has the Ricon transfer seat in it, which is fully operational. I've messed with it a couple times, so it'll come back. This is if you're in the chair and want to transfer over to the driver's seat. You can do this with this Ricon transfer. So there's 3 switches. One will bring the chair back, one will swing it around. And that's as far around as it goes, and then one goes up and down for ride height. So that makes it really pretty easy to get in and out of the van. So we'll go ahead and put it back, swing it back around, and bring it back forward. So that seems to be working just fine. Back here you do have some heat and air conditioning controls. And then we'll go ahead and button this up. It's a little bit difficult to do with one hand, but it can be done. But if you got 2 free hands, that would be better. All right, let's go ahead and jump in the cockpit per se, and I'll start it up and let you see the gauges and look at the equipment up here in the driver passenger area. So as we come in, got power windows, power locks, power seat, double check, but I believe that's working. Let me get in here and start it up and we'll play around with it. All right, get this radio turned down. All right, I got it started up. So driver power seat, yeah, it seems to be working. Okay, over here we got automatic headlights, have power windows, driver passenger side works, memory seats, power locks, cruise control on the steering wheel. Has, yeah, 53,271 miles on it. Look at that. No warning lights on, little red lights, seatbelt light. I just don't have it on yet. So super low miles. Does have heated seats up here. Has a tape player, radio jams, heat and air conditioning controls. You have 3 zones in this. You have your driver, passenger, and you can control the rear zone up here. And it's got a CD player down here. Looks like a 4 CD player. Put 4 discs in there. I did pull up the history report. Shows, let's see here, 3 previous owners, been in an accident, which we saw that outside. Overall, pretty clean history report. We post these on our website, so you can check that out on our website if you want to dig deeper into that. Has your programs up here for your garage door, has your compass, outside temperature. Really not a bad van for the money. You can see the headliners coming a little loose up front here on both sides. That might be able to be taped up or glued back up. So, all right, that's this 2001 side entry Town and Country. So if you think this will work for you and solve some transportation needs you currently have, you won't find one for a better price that with this kind of miles, you know. So there is some things like the ramp no longer powers, the rear lift gate no longer powers, but really, other than that, if you can deal with that, give us a call. Make sure this is still available before you come in, as with this price, these typically do sell pretty quick. So with all that being said, we appreciate you hanging out with me for a little bit today, and we hope to hear from you soon.